When it comes to the migration, specifically, there is a commonality of naming conventions for the waterways and communication zones across the Sahel. There are also commonalities with respect to hydrotheology and the functions of Bida for the Soninke, Kamaba for the Fulani, and Hapi for the Remenkimi. The following historical linguistic correspondences can assist in tracing the movement of toponyms on the African continent. This methodology was also used to trace the movement of Persian populations in ancient Kimi during the late period. Shamarka Keita's osteological and craniometric analysis of the post-26 dynasty inhabitants of Kimi that show series that deviate from the indigenous Northeast African norm validate this foreign incursion. Diop applied this same linguistic methodology in discovering the origin of contemporary Western Central African populations in a classical Happy River Valley continuum. This particular expansion represents the Changala diaspora and was initiated by the aforementioned Persian invasion. Numerous contemporary African populations have oral testimonies that confirm the invasion of ancient Kimi and Kush, as well as their subsequent sojourn towards the interior of Africa. When corroborating orature with other sources of history, Afrikana researchers abide by the following parameters. Dr. Taharka Ade, in his synopsis of conventional Africological historiography, affirms that an accurate analysis of African societies place written records in literature and oral testimonies as complementary pieces of documentary evidence. Dr. Julde Laya lists the following elements of oral typology that are used by scholars to detect the accuracy and dynamics of various testimonies. They are its form, background, historical content, depth of knowledge, extension area, as well as the origin and chronology of the facts related. The Malangi model developed by Dr. Dika Aqua is historical spatiotemporal and involves three intersecting axes of analysis that can be used to validate oral narratives with respect to chronological, spatial, historical, and sociocultural corroboration. It is clear that Afrikana scholars are extremely rigorous when it comes to the analysis and application of oral testimonies. With this data, we can accurately reconstruct African history and quantify the degree of interrelatedness between different African populations. After the fall of Meroe, the Kara of the dynastic period set up the Wangara inter-empire and established a seat at Kanem. In it sat Dajara along the Happy River Valley, Zagara centered around the Lake Chad Basin, and Gala along the Oya and Senegal River valleys in Western Africa. From Wangara, we see the precipitation of states in Central Africa, such as Galasimo and Galanjam in the Congo Basin.